everybody, welcome to One Drink, a podcast where we talk about one topic for one drink. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Oliver.
And today we're talking about quotes.
Yep.
But not just quotes, the origin of the quotes.
Yep. Yeah, where they came from, how they came to be, where they started.
Yeah.
You know, these huge ones that, it's like, oh, knock on wood. Right. All these things that you say now, and you're like, I wonder where that came from.
What? Yeah.
Well, now you're going to find out.
Yeah. So looking some of these up, I mean, when you actually hear or what it's about, it's just like, oh, damn.
Yeah. And some of them are like, whoa, that's cool. And some of them are like,
it's obvious.
That's
right.
From a book. So
right.
From the normal ones to the weird ones, we got them all.
Yeah.
We got our top favorites.
Yep. So toot your own horn. You ever use that?
Oh yeah. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but
I think I used that once during darts. Because sometimes you're just doing good. So.
Right.
Back in the 16th century, the arrival of a VIP into town was signaled by trumpeting of horns. And if a person blows their own horns or toots them, it's still seen as being proud or arrogant.
Huh.
So way back,
16th century.
Toot your own horn.
Toot your own horn.
Coming into town.
Yeah. It actually came from tooting a horn.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So it's kind of, being proud or arrogant, which in that dart game I was both.
Both. All right, so next one for me, and I'm sure that you can all relate to this one, is hair of the dog.
Oh yeah.
So this term for a hangover cure is a medieval saying, originating from the belief that once bitten by a rabid dog, the victim would be cured by applying the same dog's hair to the wound. Mm-hmm. So it's just repetition, basically. Yeah. So the first use of it being applied to drinking was in John Haywood's 1546 tome. Ah. Yeah. So 1546, it got applied to drinking.
It all just started
for
then.
500 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it still goes
it's
to
still,
this day.
Still relevant today. Yeah. I mean, you guys all know I work at a bar, so it's somebody comes in at 11:01.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they get a Bloody Mary. It's like, oh, a little hair of the dog.
And they just look like shit.
Yep. So I'm gonna bust them out with that little tidbit of knowledge next time I see somebody doing it.
Oh, that's great.
I also think it's quite gross that when people got bit by dogs, they would put that dog's hair in the wound. It's quite gross.
Back then,
shit was different.
Whoa, wait.
Shit was different.
You didn't. To go back in time.
Oh, the dog just bit me. Matt, grab some of its hair. Okay. Oh, God, that feels so much better.
But then I have to cover with mud.
Right,
not a
and then
Band-Aid.
you get a wicked infection. Doctors are like, did you put the dog's hair in an open wound? Well, yeah.
Yep.
Why?
That's cool.
Well, that's what they did 500 years ago.
Yeah. Well, we can't do that now.
Right. Like, well, I watched that podcast and they said.
So, off the wagon, how like drinking, you fell off the wagon.
Yep.
So, there are several theories behind this expression of being on or off the wagon. That is when an alcoholic is abstaining from indulging again in drinking. One idea is that the water wagons carried supplies to citizens during the Prohibition. So if you were on the wagon, you were drinking water, and you were on the wagon.
You were actually on the water wagon.
So you weren't drinking. So, and then later on down the road, the term comes up. Oh, you fell off the wagon, meaning you're drinking.
Fell off the water wagon,
Yeah.
where all the booze is.
Yep.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn.
I like that some of these are like very literal. You know what I mean? Like you literally fell this, literally went off the wagon.
Yeah.
But they just mean something totally different,
And I would have never, before I had participated in a rehab facility, and that term was used all the time. People would be like, oh, he fell off the wagon, he fell off the wagon. Back then, what does that mean?
Right.
Never even thought of it, but now,
Now it makes total sense.
Yeah.
Now it makes total sense.
You ain't drinking water no more, that's for sure.
Right. All right, so my next one is a sight for sore eyes. You ever used that one before?
I have, of course.
I've definitely used that one before, too. So this one's actually from a book. Jonathan Swift, the author of Gulliver's Travels, first used this phrase in 1738 with the line, "The sight of you is good for sore eyes."
Nice.
And then it just evolved a little bit. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I remember that book too. I think everybody that's...
Don't you have to read? Is that one of the books you have to read?
I don't know if you have to read it or not, but I feel like at some point all parents
Come across
read
that
that story to their kids.
All right, so close but no cigar.
No.
I also use
That
that
should be, yeah.
in my dart game. I feel like all these terms are just about my dart game.
I mean, I've used that one on my stream.
Have you?
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Close but no cigar.
When you
know, I'm like, oh
beat
yeah,
him.
I got him all. Dead. Close but no cigar. They're like, yo, Ollie, did you get him? Nah.
Right. Damn it.
Close.
Legend for this one says that American fairgrounds and carnivals used to hand out cigars for prizes if you tried your hand at a game.
Okay.
So if you almost won, you were close, but you didn't get a cigar.
All right.
Close, but no cigar.
So how would they use that today? Could you imagine going to a carnival and if you, like, you know, you get the little ping pong ball in the cup and you get a cigar?
Not a fish?
Well, at least the saying isn't close but no goldfish. Because that would suck, dude.
Some little kid's like, hey, mommy,
Right.
you got a light?
I need a wooden match.
Right.
Not a lighter.
Lights it off his shoe.
Right. Oh, extra. Like, that is a badass 7-year-old.
But yeah, close but no cigar.
Close but no goldfish.
Right. I mean, it could have been anything,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Close but no teddy bear.
Oh, man.
Close
So, yeah.
but no squirt gun.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's no cigar.
Yeah, it's cool.
Just sounds better. That one's pretty cool.
Carnivals back then, though, must have been
Yo, they must have been
great.
badass, dude. If they're just giving out cigars as prizes.
Cigars, I mean, could you imagine like a roller coaster back then? It was not made the best. I mean, carnival
No
rides are-
seatbelts?
Nothing, dude. Kids just like, oh my god, what the hell?
With a cigar hanging out of their mouth.
I almost fell out. Close but no cigar. Oh shit.
I want to go to a carnival.
Oh man, that'd be so cool.
I want to go to one of those carnivals. For sure. All right, how about busy as a bee?
I have used that.
Yeah. So this one, again, is from another book. Geoffrey Chaucer coined the term in Squire's Tale from the Canterbury Tales around 1386.
Wow.
That's an old one.
Oh, yeah.
That's an old one, yeah. He made a reference in the book to someone being as busy as a bee is during pollination.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. Which, I mean, you know, that one's one of those ones where it's like, oh, it was a literal term that he used as a descriptive sort of thing.
And it stuck.
Yeah, and it stuck. I mean, you know, we're talking, that's 600 years old now.
How cool would it be if we didn't even know, right? We're just talking.
Yeah.
And someone just takes a little phrase that we came up with and it just started multiplying.
And then two jackasses on a podcast in 300 years are like, yo, I use that every day.
And I mean, unfortunately, when, you know, you pass away, you slowly get forgotten, which sucks. But if we had that circulating for 300, 400 years...
Our legacy would be
oh
amazing.
Man. Matt Horst.
We would be in a
Oliver.
Google search someday.
Yes. Oh, that would be sweet.
That'd
Well,
be
that's
fantastic.
That's my goal.
That's my goal, too.
My
I want to be remembered forever for something really stupid.
Forever. I mean, I don't care what it is.
Yep. Agreed.
Oh, God.
We should come up with our own saying.
Oh, wait.
See if we can get it to catch on. You know what I mean?
We will. We'll get one.
We probably
We'll just do a whole
already done it.
We'll do a whole show of sayings.
Our own sayings.
And then somebody watches it and hopefully
Right. We'll put it on repeat every single week.
Every day I'm just posting it.
Force people to remember it.
Tink, tink. All right, bite the dust.
Oh, yeah.
I
I
heard
can't
that
help but not use that
when
one.
I was younger. I used a lot playing sports. I was like, you bite the dust, you bit the dust, whatever.
Yeah.
Someone falls forward in death and they're shocked. Open mouth eats the dirt or bites the dust when they hit the ground.
So it's literally somebody falling over dead with their mouth open. Wow!
Yeah. That seems to be the origin of this phrase, which appears as licking the dust in the Bible.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's pretty...
It's pretty morbid, you know what I mean?
But Bite the dust.
Can you imagine the first person that ever said that? You know, just two dudes hanging out. His buddy just falls over dead with his mouth open.
Dude, he just bit the dust.
Dude, did he just eat the dust? Dude, he just bit the ground. He bit the dust.
Yeah. So even that was, I mean, I kind of.
It's a good thing he didn't.
Figured that, but not.
Right. I mean, it's a good thing that you know, the unfortunate guy that fell over with his mouth open, like, just ate, you know, dirt instead of, like, dog shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, he bit the shit.
There's a... See, it could have been changed.
Could have been bit the shit. Bit the cow pie.
Anything.
Could have been the official terminology for the cow pie festival.
Oh, my God.
Bit the cow pie.
There's so many... It's crazy.
That would've
History.
sucked. Yeah. Bit the shit.
Bit the shit.
Bit the shit. This term originated by someone falling over with their mouth open into a pile of shit.
Man. So, yeah.
I like bit the shit. I'm going to start using bit the shit.
It could blow up. It
kinda
could
did.
blow up.
You know, everything's always changing, evolving. You know what I mean? You got to stay with the times. So that's it. Bit the shit. All right. Baker's dozen.
Mm-hmm.
Ever heard this one?
Uh-huh.
So it's typically always 13, isn't a baker's dozen. So this phrase is widely believed to originate in medieval times when English bakers gave an extra loaf when selling a dozen in order to avoid being penalized. Bakers would get fined or flogged for selling underweight bread.
Really?
Yeah, so apparently a dozen had to equal a certain weight.
Okay.
So that's why the loaves were shaped like they were and weighed what they did, and that was broken up into 12.
I got it.
And so apparently they were flogged.
Yeah, what's flogged?
I think it's like being beaten with like a whip or something. You know what I mean? Like with like a braided It's not good, whatever it is.
It's just a word I've never heard before.
But I mean, even just fined. So they just started throwing in an extra one.
That's awesome.
And it just sort of stuck.
It's the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh. See what he did there?
Oh.
I like what he did there.
Is that almost considered a dad joke? They just don't stop.
That was like a borderline. It was like almost a pun.
Right.
Which we were going to do a pun show.
I know.
Right? Where the whole show we were just going to talk back and forth in puns.
Yeah.
And then we discovered that we weren't smart enough to
No.
write that many puns.
It would be bad.
It would be bad.
It would be like literally a 30-second show. You say
There'd
something.
be 2 puns.
Yeah, that's
We'd work a day and a half on those puns,
Oh,
and then that
man.
would be the end of the show, and we'd have to talk about something else.
All right, so that's our one drink for the show.
So if you see us come out with a pun show,
Yeah.
good luck.
Yep. It'll be, you don't even need a whole drink. You can just do a shot for that
Right.
one. All right, the show's
One
over.
shot
Yeah.
puncast.
And that's exactly what it would be. Whew, man.
The intro, a pun, the end.
That's it. Credits.
Well, that's our one shot for the day.
So going cold turkey. Have you ever gone cold turkey?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I quit smoking cold turkey.
Just stopped.
Yeah, just stopped.
It's a hard thing to do.
It is a hard thing to do.
Yeah. So, I've heard this. I hear it all the time. Still, to this day. To quit something cold turkey means to stop using it abruptly and completely. Most experts believe that the phrase comes from the goosebumped flesh that addicts get when they are going through withdrawal, which is similar to that of a cold turkey.
Huh.
Yeah.
The little, the little dimples.
Yeah.
Yeah, which looks super gross.
Yes. So when you get the goosebumps, it
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like a cold
I
turkey.
hate the way that like an uncooked turkey looks.
I mean, it's, yeah.
It's gross, dude. It's gross. It's so good when it's cooked.
Yes, that was just like...
It's so good. It's like the most amazing transformation. I mean, same thing goes for like, like a raw chicken or whatever.
Yeah.
Like chickens are nasty
Yep.
until they're cooked. Good. I want a chicken sandwich now.
So yeah, cold turkey.
I like it.
That, yeah, so...
My skin never looked like that.
No.
No.
My dad literally quit smoking and drinking
At the same exact time?
Cold turkey. And like he's been sober for I think 30 years now.
Wow.
Yeah. And he used, back in the day, he was a mechanic. I mean, he smoked cigarettes and he drank beer.
Yeah.
And he stopped literally cold turkey.
Good for him.
Crazy.
Holy moly.
Yeah.
Because that's...
So you and him are like the only two people that I know that have like literally quit something.
Jackie quit smoking cold turkey too.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I know a lot of other people that have, stopped cold turkey, but sometimes they...
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
have a
Then you go back to
cigarette.
it, but I mean, 30 years, man. That's
Yeah. It's amazing.
Cheers to that one.
It's awesome.
All right, here we go. Barking mad.
I don't think I've ever
Ever used that one? No? When someone's barking mad? Like they're totally fucking nuts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So when I thought about this, I was like, barking mad, like a rabid dog. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm thinking.
Probably where it came from. And you'd be wrong.
Of course.
Just like I was. So the interesting thing about this is the tale of Barking Mad originates from the East London suburb of Barking, where there was an asylum for the insane during the medieval period.
Oh, damn.
And so they used to refer to the town as Barking Mad.
Aha!
Because it was a town, not a dog.
Nothing to do with
And
it.
I was like, this one's easy. It's just you see a rabid dog and they're like, and you relate that to somebody that's nuts, and you're like, oh, they're like that mad barking dog over there.
Yeah.
Nope. Apparently it was a whole town that was raving lunatics.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I thought that one was pretty cool. I kind of want to go to this city because I hope that asylum is still there.
Just
It'd be pretty cool.
Go through
Check it out. I wonder if it's haunted.
It's got there's something about it. If it's not haunted, it's still got probably something to it.
Yeah. I hope it's still there. All right, that's a lot.
Where is that again?
You're talking. This is in East London.
Okay.
So a suburb of East London.
So when we finally, when we make it successful in this podcast world.
Mm-hmm.
Any contract that we sign has to be 1 year of travel to all of these crazy, weird, awesome, cool places that we have discussed.
Yeah, I'm in for that. We got to start at the Denver airport.
And I don't even care if they don't pay us in a yearly salary. That would just be for 1 year, that would be our salary. Paid vacations to go to all these things.
And do shows?
Yeah, of course.
I'm in. So if you're out there listening, we're not that expensive.
No. So just trips around. But I mean, we got some cool places
trips around the world. Don't bother going back and looking at how many places we've gone over either, because it's only a couple in every state and country.
So bury the hatchet. You ever have to do this with a buddy or anybody?
Yeah, I don't think I've ever specifically used the term.
Yeah.
But I have buried the hatchet.
Yeah.
As it were.
Yeah. I've buried many hatchets.
Yeah.
During negotiations between Persians and Native Americans, men would bury all their weapons, making them inaccessible. So, when they were together discussing, they would bury their weapons so no one would get hurt.
That's cool.
And then they
become friends. Got together and became friends.
Had a cookout.
There's probably that one asshole though that went back and got his shit and was like,
he was like, "Yeah, I'll bury it."
Okay, it's buried.
Puts it behind his back.
Just kicking dirt around. Better be careful before you bite the dust over there, bro.
Right. So, yep.
Bite the shit. About to bite the shit. All right, how about flying off the handle? I've used that one several times.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is a good one.
Man, I flew off the handle.
And I have seen people.
Oh yeah, fly off the handle.
Flying off the handle.
So this one was coined by American writer Thomas C. Halberton in 1843. He also invented the term "won't take no for an answer."
Okay. I like that.
And ginger up. I don't know what ginger up means. I didn't look that one up.
No clue.
Yeah. But this phrase was inspired by the way an axe head will fly off its handle if it's loose.
Aha.
Potentially causing damage and not really ever knowing like what's going to happen. Because, I mean, you think of an axe head.
Yeah.
They're heavy. I mean, if you've never swung an axe before, go grab one. They're heavy.
Have you swung one?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've swung one and one actually came off. Yep.
Oh, shit.
I chopped wood once, right? And it, like, the head broke off in the wood.
Yep.
And so, like, when I was swinging, you're swinging through it.
Oh, yeah.
But then the handle let go. So I ended up hitting myself in the shin with the handle. Yeah. Yeah, so that hurt a lot. But yeah, so that's where that phrase came from.
That's
so
cool.
It's as nuts and as wild as an axe head flying off of a handle.
I like it.
That's pretty cool.
I like it. So, bite the bullet. You ever have to bite the bullet?
All the time. Literally every day.
Well, yes. This is true.
I work in a bar, in a restaurant, so every day I bite the bullet. And I have a 1-year-old.
True.
So.
Yep. So during battles, there was no time to administer anesthesia while performing surgeries for these people. Because of that, patients were made to bite down on bullets to distract themselves of pain.
Oh, cool. So you get a broken tooth instead of a...
But even that would feel like...
I'm
about to get chills.
It's like, give me your belt. You know what I mean? Do what you do in the movies. Just take your belt off.
Or anything, a piece
Leather,
of cloth.
right. Something relatively softer than a metal jacketed bullet.
No. These were men.
Yeah.
They must bite bullets.
Right. What year? When? What?
It doesn't say a year,
no.
but this was.
Well, because if you're talking like Revolutionary War or whatever, when they're like got like muskets
during
they got them lead bullets. You know what I mean? We'll end up with a a third tongue or something. You know what I mean? From all the lead poisoning or whatever.
So yeah, during battles. So we'll just say
that's rough.
We'll just go back to the first battle ever. How about that?
All right, that'll work.
Bite the bullet.
Man, I'd rather just fly off the handle than bite the bullet. At that point.
So great.
Oh man,
good one.
Bite the shit.
Yeah.
Just let me bite the shit. I don't want to. I don't want to. You want to bite the bullet or you want to bite the dust? I'll take the dust.
Yeah, right.
Oh, all right. How about going down like a lead balloon?
I've never heard of it.
No, like a lead balloon.
So like if you get knocked out and you just
basically just falling fast. You know what I mean? Or taking a hard dive,
Right.
failing really hard. You know what I mean? Because a lead balloon,
yeah,
that's not gonna float.
Boom.
So the U.S. version of this phrase, going over like a lead balloon, first appeared in a mom and pop cartoon in several newspapers in 1924.
Damn.
Now, this part's interesting. It then fell out of use until after World War II and was also said to inspire a certain heavy metal band to name themselves Led Zeppelin.
Wow.
Because a Zeppelin, it's basically, I mean, it's a bit more like a blimp than a balloon, but I mean, same concept.
Oh, shit.
Except the Zeppelin has a motor on it.
Yeah.
So...
Wow.
I don't know at all if that's true or not. I'm not that big of a Led Zeppelin fan.
It sounds legit.
But
because I want to say on one of their albums, they had a big ass blimp.
A Zeppelin.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. I wonder if that's true. We might have to do some more research on that and see if that's true.
Yeah.
Or if any of you out there know that it's true or not, definitely let us know.
Led Zeppelin. We're doing the movie or the Hall of Fame, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame tournament.
Yep.
Led Zeppelin's a strong contender there.
Not a huge fan.
It's amazing that what people...
I feel like they got too many songs that like just drone on for like too long.
They have a lot of songs.
You know what I mean? I like some of them though.
So, honeymoon.
Honeymoon.
Everyone goes on a honeymoon.
Yep.
Supposed to go on a honeymoon.
Yep.
Whatever. According to tradition, a newlywed couple would have to drink a beverage with honey for an entire month for fertility and good luck. Isn't that almost like the mead Is that what mead is?
No.
No?
No. You're talking about honey?
So it's just a beverage with honey.
Oh, yeah. So it's just honey like in a like in tea or...
So yeah, that's where honeymoon came about way back in the day.
So it's for a full moon.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep.
Huh. Well, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Literally honey moon.
Yep.
Huh.
Do you like honey, first of all?
I do not.
I tried it once. It wasn't the greatest.
Yeah, I'm just not a... Well, I mean, a lot of people like to put it on, like drizzle it on top of fruit.
Yeah.
To add a little sweetness to it. Obviously, people love it in tea.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just not a honey fan. I mean, I don't dislike it, but...
Would you drink it for a month?
No.
For good luck?
No.
No?
No, good luck and fertility, right?
And fertility and good
fertility
luck.
and good luck.
For both.
Well, I'm already fertile, because I got a kid.
Right.
That one came out of left field.
So...
but for good luck, yeah.
Honey, I would too.
Well, I should have taken a shot of honey before before I played the lottery last night, which I didn't win.
I got one number.
Clearly, so did I. Was it the Powerball number?
No.
Oh, me neither.
I don't get it.
I spent $30, right? I spent $30 on that lottery on the Mega Millions.
I spent 20.
And out of all of it, out of all of my numbers, I only got one number in the right spot.
Oh.
Out of all of my picks.
I didn't even get that. I got 60, and it was,
Not even in the right row?
No.
There was a winner, though.
I know.
So the new jackpot is down to...
3 million?
20.
20 million.
Yeah.
So what they should have done, honestly, is took that lotto, gave everyone in the United States 10 grand, right?
No.
No?
No.
Why not?
There's 350 million people in this country. You'd be able to give everybody $3.
$1 billion?
Yes.
What? Oh, I was thinking Bezos with 100 billion. I don't know what I was thinking, but they should have... Whatever. Yeah. Good for him.
That would be, 10 grand for 350 million people. That's a lot. What's that math? I can do that math.
350.
I need a piece of paper. Yeah.
But
so the easiest way...
18 and over.
350 million people, right? By 10,000. So 10,000 has 4 zeros. So you just add 4 more zeros to this. So it's 1, 2, 3... So it'd be 3. That's like more than $1 trillion to give everybody in the country 10 grand.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so much money. But I mean, they could have split it up, and everybody could have $3
to play the lotto again.
Right, to play the lotto again. See, and then they would have just recouped all their money, and they'd have made it seem like they're doing something nice.
Ah, man. Well, good for whoever won that.
Right. I'll take my $3.
I know.
To recoup from my 30 that I lost.
Holy shit.
I mean, at that point, though, with $1 billion, you have to take a shot at it.
So just for example, say you got $1 billion.
Yeah.
$1 billion, right?
Yes.
And it's put in your bank account.
Yes.
For 40 years, you have to spend $92,000 a day.
Done. Easy.
I know, but
Easy.
that $90,000 a day.
I could easily spend 90 grand a day.
I could too. It'd be great.
For
30 years.
You know what would have happened if I won last night?
I mean,
do you know what would have happened?
No.
No, because you'd have never seen me again. I'd have been out. You'd have got a fat check at some point in the mail in the next week or so. So you'd have never heard from me again.
So we're supposed to do a show today.
I wonder if Ali's gonna be here.
Let's see. All right.
You just get a check for $1 million and it says, "Sorry, I'm out."
And I'd be like, "Well, sorry, I'm out."
Right. Let's do one farewell show.
Yeah. Oh.
Inside, I'd have like the coordinates to my own island. Be like, "Meet me here."
Right.
The show is dead.
$1 billion.
Anyways, we got away from. Is it my turn?
I don't know.
I think it's my turn. I got one more.
Okay.
You got one more?
I got one more. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we just did honeymoon. How did we get off on the lottery on that?
Yeah.
Whatever. Anyways, so my last one, and this is probably the worst one that I have.
Okay.
Like it's a bad one. Rule of thumb. You ever used that before?
I mean,
like visiting team always shoots first.
Right.
That's the rule of thumb.
Right,
you know what I mean?
okay,
That's like the
Standard.
unspoken, standard, ethical. You know, that's what we do,
Yeah.
right? So you'd figure it probably comes from something boring. You know what I mean? Maybe you measure something. You know, like that's where you start. That's the start line.
Something with a thumb.
Yeah. Well, it is something with a thumb.
Okay.
It's not what you think. In England, at very least, in England, the rule of thumb has been said to derive from the belief that English law allowed a man to beat his wife with a stick so long as the stick was no thicker than his thumb.
Holy cow.
Rough, dude. That's a big stick.
That would hurt.
That would fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever play with sticks when you were a kid? You know, like act like they were swords?
Oh, yeah.
You just get whipped by one? Even a small one?
I remember back in, I'm going to say, maybe junior high-ish, this girl in the neighborhood whooped me with a stick. And it hurt. Like, I couldn't...
You got beat up by a girl?
I mean, yeah. I got whipped.
Oh,
She went whack, whack, whack. And I was just like... I was like, oh, that hurts.
That's right.
Ah, bam. I was like, I'm
Shit.
out of here, man. This is bullshit. So, yeah.
Yeah, so that big. So I
Rule
could
of
beat my
thumb.
wife as long as the stick was no
Wow.
bigger than this.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have never thought that.
Right.
Rule of thumb. All right.
Crazy.
So break the ice. Oh, we gotta break the ice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's gonna do it?
Yeah. It's a good thing I got a bunch of dad jokes preloaded and
Oh,
ready
yeah.
to go.
Cheesy pickup lines.
Mhm.
That will
Yes,
break
sir.
some serious ice.
Yes, sir.
Titanic boulders. In the old days, commercial ships would often get stuck in the frozen rivers during wintertime, so smaller ships called icebreakers would come to clear the path to shore, breaking the ice. Right? In the 17th century, people began to use the phrase to mean to reduce tension in a social situation.
All right. I see how they got to.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're,
relieving.
breaking the ice.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
For
All
the,
right.
for the big conversation to
Feeling
come.
it. For the big one to come. Feeling that.
So I've been on some dates.
Yeah. One or
and
two, right?
Breaking the ice is easy for me, but when I'm carving that path and getting no response,
Mm-hmm.
ugh.
Yeah, they're just sitting there like this.
Oh my God, don't get me started with that.
What?
Right. I'm breaking the ice here. I'm about to break your phone.
Look, let's just bury the hatchet.
Oh man. Oh, yep.
Couple across the restaurants, like, you see that guy? He's barking mad.
Oh shit. So yeah.
He just blew off the handle.
Oh, so yes. Oh man.
Guess the honeymoon's over.
Yeah, honeymoon is over. There is no honeymoon. It was close, but no cigar.
That date really bit the dust.
Yeah.
This date's going down like a lead balloon.
Oh man. Oh.
Waiter finally comes over. Man, you're a sight for sore eyes.
So we just
I'll take some whiskey. I need a little hair of the dog.
we just summed up the whole show. Oh my. And we just did our punch. We got a 2 for 1.
Welcome to the One Drink Podcast.
Oh.
All right.
So those are the quotes.
We should do a show like that with just quotes.
Oh, my stomach.
Well, if you guys have any cool quotes that either you've used or you've heard before, and you know the origins for it,
Yeah.
definitely feel free to leave a comment for us because clearly we would love to try and use them.
Definitely. Any new ones? We'll work them into the next show.
Yeah,
or
for sure.
something.
Because I mean, based on the way that this show ended, which I hope that most of you are still here.
Oh, they're gonna.
watching the show. But by the way the show ended here, we're gonna have to do another show like this.
Man, that was good. So, you got any shout outs?
No.
I got a shout out here. Ranked Airbrushing. It's a local business here in Rochester. 772 Monroe Ave, Rochester, New York. Everyone knows Monroe Ave.
Yeah.
Super popular street here. A lot of local businesses are on that
Yep.
street. It's a locally owned and community-based airbrush shop that specializes in custom apparel, heat press transfer, and commercial merchandise.
Nice.
They do 15 years experience.
Okay.
These guys are good. I haven't been there yet. I follow them on social media.
Yeah.
They're good. I'm going to get a shirt done. I might get a couple done for us.
Nice.
Through these guys. Airbrushing, I mean, it's different.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But to me, I like it.
I think it's super cool. It's like a medium that you don't really see like very often. You know what I mean?
It sticks out more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
So go to Ranked Airbrushing. Check them out. They do everything and really, really, really good.
Sweet.
For sure.
Sweet. All right, guys. Well, that's our one drink, our one pun, our one quote, our one.
Yeah.
That's it. That was it.
That was good.
But anyways, guys, don't forget to check out our live shows every other Saturday, except during playoffs where we give our playoff predictions.
Yep.
Keep an eye on that one because if Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, we'll both be shaving our heads, which we are both not looking forward to.
No.
You can check out our history shows every Monday where you are bound to learn something or another.
Always.
And then obviously our full-length shows here on Wednesdays around 6 o'clock every week. The new one gets posted. So we are doing great with our subscribers, so we appreciate that, guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please remember to hit that subscribe button. Click the little bell next to it, and you'll be notified as soon as our new shows come out.
Indeed.
Yep. But anyways, guys, from both of us here at One Drink, we'll catch you on the next one.
See ya.
Cheers.
Greetings, gladiators. This is Alex. I just wanted to say thank you for supporting One Drink Podcast. They are a couple of friends of mine that are supporting me, and they help me sell my monoprints. These are my monoprints. I make all these to be unique. They are all one of one, so when I print them, I make sure my graphics are laid down in different spots every time. And these thick hoodies all get the headpiece, so that's pretty cool, I think. Cheers to that. Also, I just wanted to let you know there is a discount code for you guys, One Drink. If you punch that in as you're checking out, you get 15% off. So I will see you soon, and thanks again for the love. Peace.
Standing upright, corruption exposed. Please don't ban me now. What mission is clear, steadfast, no